Welcome to Coffee and Crochet with Sarah. So, I'm not at a different site today. You weren't expecting me to be here, huh? Well, we had a great time spending the weekend with my husband's family, which of course is my family. We got to see his sister, our nieces, and his sister's husband. We also got to see my father-in-law and his fiance, and we had a really nice time. And we also got to see some of our friends that we've known through the years that have also moved down to Pahrump. And if you don't know where Pahrump is, it's about 100 miles outside of Las Vegas. It's a small community, and it's a really nice little community, and we had a really good time. One of the things that was really cool is that they have wild horses and wild donkeys that roam around. And I got some really good pictures of the horses. I didn't see any donkeys this time, but last year when we were there, we got to see some of the donkeys. So it was really cool. Well, we left early Monday morning, and usually we travel halfway, stay in a hotel, then travel the rest of the way on the next day. And that's because my ankles like to swell. Whatever. But I was doing really good, feeling really good, so we just came all the way home yesterday evening. And so I'm not at an undisclosed site. I'm back in the yarn studio or yarn room. But it's real important to me not to miss our time together. You probably noticed that I did some videos that I went ahead and scheduled. And if you haven't seen those, they're on YouTube, and I'll be showing you those today. We're also going to announce the winner of our crochet giveaway, or yarn giveaway, or whatever you want to call it. Now, last month's winner never contacted me, and so I'm going to give her a little bit more time and then maybe choose a new winner. But if you know her, Sarah Benson, please let her know she won last month's giveaway. And I really want to get it to her because it was a really nice giveaway. It was the 3 yarns, impeccable, and the kit for the bunny. All right, so before we announce the winner, we need to do, what do we need to do? We need to clink in. Excuse me. I still have dust up in my nose, I think. All righty, so let's clinkety clink clink. Good morning, good day, good afternoon. Wherever it is in the world that you are and you're watching this, have a good one. Wasn't expecting that sneeze. All righty, now I want to give out a shout out today because I've added to our weekly live video a shout out. And the purpose of the shout out is for you to find other crocheters that are on YouTube doing YouTube videos. And some of them talk about yarn, just all kinds of yarny things, crochet hooks, knitting needles, magazines, books, just different things like that. And some of them are doing tutorials as well. And so I want you to be able to find other people that you enjoy watching, because I'm the type of person that I don't really feel like I'm in competition with other crochet YouTubers. I feel like we're all a united group and we need to encourage each other. And that's what I want to do also by giving you giving a shout out to another YouTuber out there that talks about yarny things. I want to encourage them so that they can grow their base as well. All right, so today's shout out goes to Lynette. She has the YouTube channel called Charmed Grammy Crochet. She is just the sweetest lady. I watched a couple of her videos this morning and a couple of them during the week last week, and I just found her to be so sweet, and I think you're really going to enjoy her channel. She's been doing some crochet alongs with other YouTubers and showing her progress. It's really, really neat. And of course, lots of other things as well. So go over to her channel, like, share, and subscribe to Charmed Grammy Crochet YouTube channel. Now, as always, or as I try to remember to do, I'll put that link when I get it over to YouTube underneath the video in that notes or description box. And then I'll also post her YouTube channel on the Facebook page after I get done with our video, okay? So, Charmed Grammy Crochet YouTube channel. She's just a sweet, sweet lady. All right. Are you ready to find out who the May winner is? Is it you? All right, let's talk about what it is real quick. It's been a week or two. The winner's going to receive 2 cakes of Cotton Comfy Blends. This color is called Enchanting Embers. Isn't it gorgeous? All right, they're going to get those 2. They're going to get this set of plastic glitter crochet hooks. And let me tell you, the glitter's not on the outside. It's made in the resin when they make the plastic, and you're not going to get glitter on your yarn. Someone said, oh, I don't want those. It'll get glitter on my yarn. That's not the way it works. So it's 5 sizes, 4, 5, 5.5, 6, and 6.5 millimeter crochet hooks. And if you're not a fan of plastic, these are great to take along. I take my plastic ones along, whether I'm going on a plane or in the car, because that way if I accidentally lose one, I've not lost one of my expensive ones. Although I didn't lose any this time. The winner's also going to receive our Coffee and Crochet with Sara project bag. All right? Now, never, ever, ever, ever put your email address or shipping address in a comment on YouTube, Facebook, or anywhere. That's how scammers get your information, okay? The winner is, ready? Jolene Richards Larson. Jolene, I like that name. Jolene. Jolene Richards Larson. Now, Jolene, contact me by sending me a message on the Posh Pooch Designs Facebook page, or you can go to www.poshpoochdesigns.com and hit that contact button, and it'll shoot me over an email. Never ever, like I just said, put your email or shipping address in any comments anywhere. Those who do, I go ahead and delete that off, because you don't want scammers or anyone to get your information, okay? All I need is your shipping address, and if you want to be, have the, I've completely forgot what it's called, tracking number, I'll need your email address. And it will be sent USPS, American Regular Old Postage, okay? So, the winner is Jolene Richards Larson's. Congratulations to you. All righty. Now, let's talk a little bit about Crochet Magazines. Now, when I knew I was going on a trip, I purchased some magazines. I just went to Michael's. They had 5 or 6 different ones. I got these 3. I picked up this one, which is Interweave Crochet. All right. Then I picked up this one, which is Crochet World. And then I picked up this one, which is Inspiring Projects Inside Crochet. And I tried to pick up 3 different ones that I hadn't seen a lot of lately. And the reason I pick these up is I get a lot of questions about, do you read crochet magazines? Do you look at them? Do you enjoy them? Which one should I purchase? Should I do an online one or whatever? I'm going to be honest with you. I rarely ever buy crochet magazines. I don't have any subscriptions to them. And the reason I don't do that is I am so busy with my own stuff. I don't really have time to really look at magazines. But I took the time to check out these 3. All right, so the interweave one was interesting. I liked all the patterns that are in it. This is the, let's see, I'm trying to find the date on here. June 7, 2021, the June Interweave Crochet Magazine. I liked it. It had a lot of neat patterns in it, but it didn't really have any articles. I like to learn about why the pattern was written, and I'm not talking about 2-page article. I'm just talking about a little bit about information, you know. And but I did like the patterns in it. There's lots of pretty things. It has crochet and it did have, I think, a couple knit ones in there. But it doesn't have a lot of pictures, but some. And I liked it okay. It was my least favorite of the three that I picked up. All right, so then I looked at this one, and I really like this one because it's bright. And it does have ads in it more than the other one. It had a little bit of information more than the other one. And then it also, I really liked the projects in it just a little bit more. They were more on my line of thinking of what a spring catalog should be. And this is also the June one for 2021. Okay. I like this one, was my second favorite. I liked it a lot, actually. And I would recommend this one more over the other one. Okay, now, my most favorite was this one, Inside Crochet. And it had good articles in there. It had a lot of interesting, different type crochet patterns. It had this hoop on the front. It was in a package, and it came with this hoop. And then it gives you several different ways to use that hoop. I'm going to open up to it. I'm not going to show you the crochet patterns, but I'm going to show you where they have the design page. I found it super duper interesting. All right, now I can't find it. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. And I thought the model that they used one model for the whole book. I thought she was really pretty. And I thought that she did a good job on all the stuff. Here it is. I just want to show you this page. I'm not going to show you the patterns, but I'm going to show you this page. There's a bunny. There's a bag. Check that out. Isn't that cool? That's a basket using the wooden hoops. And then a ring decorated, kind of a wreath that kind of hung down. And the thing is about this magazine, though, this is Inside Crochet, I think. Yeah. It is an English written pattern, or book, pattern book, I should say. But what I found in the back made me very, very happy. Let me find this page. They've got a little thing right here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me pop this down over to this other screen because I found this very interesting. Let's go here. Right down here it says, breaking the language barrier, UK terms and US terms. And so they made, and they've also got all the abbreviations there. I just found this magazine to have a lot of good information. And I also found that the patterns were right along the line of what I would make for spring. And then you've got a guide in the back so that it can tell you, okay, this is a UK written terms, but here's how it translates into American terms, which was really cool. And I kind of thought it was fun that they used the same model for everything through the book. And she's really pretty, isn't she? And she does a really good job. I just really liked it had articles in it. It had information, lots of patterns, lots of pictures, and it also had graphs. So of the three, this one was my favorite. But of the three, this one was the most expensive. It's almost 100 pages. I think it was 98 pages. Yeah, 98 pages. Then you've got the back cover and the back. So that's like 100 pages in this magazine. And this one was, let's see, US $13.75. Now that seems like a lot for a magazine, but you're getting a lot of information, patterns, and graphs in this magazine. Just to let you know, the Crochet World, which was my second favorite, is I just lost it. Where did it go? Was $5.99 in the US. And the Interweave magazine in the US is $8.99. So as far as money for your bucks, the Crochet World. But as far as the most information and a fun magazine, I really enjoyed this one, Inside Crochet. Now, I want to tell you one other thing that's really funny. When I got home and checked my mail last night, I got my Mary Maxim magazine. This was my favorite. This one was free. I love Mary Maxim. I was looking through here, and there is just everything in here for every kind of crafter. There is embroidery. There is needlepoint. There's quilting, puzzles, crochet and knit, all kinds of crafts. And one of the things I really love in their magazines is they show you the yarn and then they show you how it's used. They give you all the colors, you know, and you do have to be a little careful because sometimes the pictures of the yarn, you know, aren't going to be exactly true to form, you know, because you're looking at it in a magazine. But I'll have to tell you, of all of these, this was my favorite. So, I get lots of questions about magazines, and I'm just not one who usually buys them. But I thought since I'm going on a trip, I'm going to get bored in the car, you know, and I was working on some crochet things and checking out my phone and things like that during the, trip. But the magazines make the difference in the world because it keeps you busy. So I'm not telling you that you're going to like the ones that I liked. I'm not telling you you're not going to like the ones that I didn't like. But, you know, every now and then I do like to find out what's going on in the crochet world. All right, so my most favorite of the three was the Inside Crochet. Second favorite was Crochet World. And third favorite was the Inner Weave. I just found this one to be lacking in information other than just patterns. Because I think that if you're going to do a magazine, it's a good idea to have some articles in there about, things that crocheters like or don't like. Maybe, I think it would be fun to have something in there like, where does yarn come from, or where is it made, or just different things. And that's why I kind of like what we do here, because we talk about a lot of different things that are related to yarn and crochet. And that's kind of fun, right? All right, so we did our shout out, we clinked in, I gave you the name of the winner, and we talked about the magazines. So let's talk about what happened this week at Posh Pooch. Posh Pooch Designs. Okay, let's talk about what happened on the YouTube channel. Okay, give me a second here. Okay, now what I did is I did some videos up front early. I scheduled them on YouTube. One of them was Wednesday, one of them was Friday, one of them was Monday, and I already have one scheduled for tomorrow. All right, so one of them that we did, I'm going to click over here to my roaming camera, is it's called Capri Beaded Scarf. And you'll see at the bottom, this edge is beaded. It's an open scarf, lacy and open, and you can wear it as a headscarf, you can wear it as a belt, and you can wear it as a lightweight scarf just to add a touch to any outfit. And I really, really love it. It's a simple repeat pattern. Okay, and that one was super easy. And I did it out of those little yarns that I got on clearance, I think last year at Hobby Lobby. But there are a lot of yarns that you can substitute. Karen cotton is a good one. I would do this one in a cotton or a cotton blend just because it is a spring or summer weight yarn or summer weight scarf, and that's what you want it to be, right? And I love the width of it. It turned out perfect to use as a belt, to use as a headscarf, or tied around, or just to use as a regular scarf. So that's the Capri Beaded Scarf. We also did our cactus. And this is the Cactus Coaster. I got it pinned on there kind of wonky. I wanted them to fit on the same board. And this is just a simple little cotton coaster. We did a little embroidery flower and a couple of stitches to look like the little prickles. And they're super fun. I will tell you that this one was made out of Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. And this one is made out of Premier Cotton. I used the same crochet hook, and this one turned out just a little bit smaller. So that happens sometimes. I could have been, my tension just a little bit less in this one. But this one's still plenty big to put your coffee cup or teacup on. So it's super cute, and they're super fun and super easy to make. I think it would be fun to make a bunch and do the bottoms in different colors, because I've got different shades of pink. I was pointing the wrong way on them. But that one we did on Friday. Okay, now yesterday we did the Catalina head tie, which I am wearing. I'm going to try to get my head so you can see this side probably better. It's a simple stitch pattern, and you make it as long as you need, and then I show you on the video how to tie the knot so that it sits on there. I've got it kind of tilted to the side, but this is the kind of headband that I like because I like it to hold my hair back, and if I put it under my ponytail, it stays put. And I really like it. And it's super easy to adjust. If your head is, my head is not as big as other people's head. It's more long. And so I don't have a really big head. And I don't mean to be saying that's anything wrong with having a big head. That just means you're really smart. Okay. But if you need more room, you can just add more rows and then do the finishing edge to taper off and tie it. Just keep in mind, this particular stitch is really stretchy, and if you make it too big, you may have too much tie here. So you just got to kind of adjust that as you go. But it's super easy, super fun, and I really, really love it. As you can see, I've got it on today, and I put my black and pink earrings on so it would match with all the colors. This, I believe, is the flamingo. I might be wrong. Red heart. And I like to use acrylic. I think it works great. Alrighty, so that's what happened this week at Posh Pooch Designs. I did want to show you something. I'm going to see if I can get it to oh, I just dropped that. Don't look, I dropped a skein of yarn. I'm going to grab my iPad because I want to show you where I really wanted to be today. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get this to show you. This is, I'm going to try to get it without glare. Let me see. This is where I was going to be. I was going to set up there. That's in Utah. There we go. That's a little better. It went a little blue. There is a little bit of glare there, but that is where we were going to stop and do the video. And it was just a beautiful area. One thing that I didn't realize, you know, I live up here in the Rocky Mountains. I'm used to seeing mountains all the time. It's beautiful. I love the Rocky Mountains. But I didn't realize how absolutely beautiful Utah is. All the colors, I mean, it moves from red to purple to silver to white to silver to gray. I mean, just tons of colors. Some of them look purple and pink, and just down in those valleys and stuff, just gorgeous, gorgeous. If you're ever going to take a ride and you just want to see scenery, because we like to do that. We like to jump in our convertible sometimes and take a ride and just look at scenery. And on the way down, we just decided to take our time. And we went halfway on one day, then we spent the night at a hotel, halfway on the other day. And we just took our time looking at the scenery. And I had forgotten, I've been through there before, but I had forgotten how absolutely beautiful Utah is. You know, up in those areas. And so as we were driving down to Las Vegas and then over to Pahrump, and so it was just absolutely gorgeous. I was a little disappointed when we pulled in, you know, towards Las Vegas and you could just see the smog. I didn't remember it being that smoggy, but I guess that's what you get when you get that much together. But anyway, it was a wonderful trip. Like I said, we had a great time seeing family and things like that. So I think that's just about it. I will tell you, like I said, we've got one more video tomorrow that is already scheduled. It's watermelon. I'll keep that in mind if you like watermelons. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to kind of switch gears. I sort of switched gears this week with doing some spring things. And we're going to be heading into summer. And I've got a really cute, I've told you all about this before, a picnic blanket that I've about got ready to go back from testing and stuff. I've got a swim skirt. I've got a sun hat and some other patterns they're just going to be great for summer and summer vacations. I'm working on a knot bag, and I started doing it with the variegated green. I think it's called Apple, and I really love it. So, I mean, there's just lots of fun things we've got going on. And I know that this is the time of year we don't want to make heavy scarves and not knit hats, but, you know, thick hats and things like that. And so I want to keep you busy and have a lot of fun. But I also want you to make things that you can use or give as gifts. Okay, and so that's why I'm trying to concentrate on summer and summer things, because people think that you can't crochet in the summer. Now, we may not crochet as much, but we are crocheters and we're still going to crochet, aren't we? All right, so I'm going to let you go now. Thank you so much for being a part of Posh Pooch Designs and my videos. And I don't want to forget to do a special shout out and thank Rita and Kim, because they did a lot of fun things in the group while I was gone. I told them just to have some fun and post some fun things. And you know what? I hope they'll continue to do that. I told them, you know, just have some fun and post things people want to see. And I want them to continue having fun and posting things, because our group is fun, isn't it? And if you haven't been to our group, PPD, my voice is getting tired. Hang on 2 seconds. Okay. PPD, Puppy Love Crochet group on Facebook. Ask to join, and then they will ask you 3 questions, and then you're in. And then you can show us all your wonderful projects. All right, so I'm going to let you go, and on that, I'm going to say thank you, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye now.